The inspiration for the 2011 collection of bridal collection of Carolina Herrera is an homage to these fantastic women of the arts, women painters, sculptors, models, every woman who did something really fabulous. They contributed to the world of beauty, of intelligence, of everything, and they are still, you know, we are still remembering them, and it's fabulous.
Oh, and you want that chair in the middle there?
That chair in the middle there. That one there. Hello?
Do we know where we're putting those? We get her back.
Hi, how are you? I was fixing the rooms upstairs.
Do you want to have
Let's
them?
see from the...
Maybe two like this, it's like this.
Which way is better?
The front. Yeah, I think we should get rid of this.
That, absolutely.
And I think
didn't
this
want
can
to
just
cut it.
go. I think this can go here, and one kind of across like this.
Perfect.
And then following the other
Just
side.
a little.
Yeah, exactly.
But you need the stamp to enter, no?
Oh gosh, no.
This is how we go. So we have 22 models, and basically what we're doing is we took very famous, powerful women from the history from the 1700s, 1800s, 1900s to present, and we're basically just drawing off of their hairstyles like Georgia O'Keeffe and Emily Dickinson and different other artists that are very powerful and amazing, and we're just taking them and translating them onto, so each girl kind of has their own look.
Let me see the other one.
It is a beautiful Bobbi Brown, fresh, classic bridal, where the eyes are defined with a gel liner. You're seeing a soft shimmer on the eye, a pink flush, that bridal flush to the cheek, and a roseberry tone. So we're playing with that sort of fresh spring color on the lips. And Ms. Herrera really wanted a balance in the makeup. So we're also making sure that the brows are fuller and more defined. And the skin is that flawless, polished, beautiful, sort of creamy finish to the skin.
Bridal for me is one of my favorite things because there is a lot of fantasy and there is a lot of hope and there is a lot of laughter and there is a lot of everything that a woman wants for her special day. We have the beginning, Berthe Morisot, also with something in the hair that evokes her looks. There is Grace Kelly, there's Marie Cassatt, the American painter. There is Georgia O'Keeffe, an American painter too. Each of the dresses are unique. They're all different. There is not such of a trend in this collection. It's all a unique look for a very important life, a very important day in the life of a woman. And each of them have a different hairdo, a different flowers in the hair or hats, whatever we did. They're all different. There is organza, there is satin, there is so many elements that we used. There are embroideries, there is illusion, there is prints. I mean, you will see. There are all sorts of details. And I think for a bridal gown, details are the most important.
Her designs are always very timeless, classic, but they also have that little bit of whimsy and surprise. You know, they're sophisticated, but at the same time, you know, they're fun, and you know, a bride wants to feel beautiful, and that's how she designs dresses.
The Herrera show was stunning. I mean, as always, she does a magnificent job with the production of the show. The styling was impeccable. And I love all the references to the famous painters and sculptresses and actresses. They captured every artist's, I think, character and personality perfectly.
There are so many of them. There are 22 of them. Jane Austen, which is an inspiration of the way she wrote her books and the way they were, is something that we translated. The bouquets also make a big difference. I mean, Beatrice Abbott has a very 1920s look.
Carolina, her bride, is more classic than we think. She's classic, sort of Park Avenue society girl. She has a sort of a crisp, fresh approach to how she lives her life and how she looks. But the dresses are very, they're extravagant. You know, they really are very detailed and very couture. But there's still a cleanness to them. You know, they're cluttered but uncluttered, if you know what I mean. There's a classicness to them that makes them very wearable for a lot of sort of all-American type girls.
For instance, there is Frida Kahlo, the fantastic Mexican painter. It's an inspiration not of Frida Kahlo, what she was, but more or less what we think she was, no? Madame Brigitte Lebrun, who was the 18th century painter in the court of Marie Antoinette, she has a hat with feathers and all that, which is very reminiscent. It has to be modern. For me, a bridal collection, as I said before, has to be very unique and very different one from the other. So that's what I try to do here. Even the Anna Pavlova one, the ballet dancer, is all based on a ballet dancer, but actual. It has to be modern, it has to be worn now. It cannot be from the past. The inspiration is there, but it has to be actual.